80 degrees.
So, you got a pen in there?
Ready, babe? Let's go.
Shout out to all my barbers and shout out to all my stylists. We are Beards and Baldheads, your host Fat Lace. I got the Soul Survivor Barry to the right of me.
We go Monday.
It's 80 degrees, B, but we got gifts.
Yes.
You know, when you got gifts, big shout to Jennifer Bush from the Piper Company. You know, hold it down. Y'all seen that as a guest a few weeks ago. Gave us gifts. Yo, this is thank you, Jennifer. One more. Got the Restless by Nature line. Hey, get the hood up. Gotta get the hood up. How we go? Boom, bomb. Restless by Nature. Thank you, Jennifer, for holding it down. Getting the fellas right tonight.
We love gifts.
Shout out to all the guests. We've been having a great series of guests. Before we even get to the guests, I gotta say what's up to my favorite person to see on a Monday. My favorite person to see on a Monday. I love you, B. But my favorite person to see on Monday is Soup on the other side. Big shout out to Soup.
Still is YouTube. She's the engine.
She keeps it going. She keeps us going right there. And like I said, it's been a series of guests that we've been having, some super special guests that's been holding it down. What's that on? 12? Yeah. Here we go. Big up to my brother Bobby Stone, man. He's been blessing us with guests every week. He was a guest last week.
Building up to the event.
Building up to this Saturday. We got the Earth Day NYC fashion show. Brought to you by Bobby Stone, brother Bobby. If you want to get your tickets, go to ivit.com. It's in Brooklyn. Doors open at 1. Show starts at 2. And B, tonight, we got one of the showstoppers.
Uh-oh.
We got one of the headliners.
Uh-oh.
We got, when you talk about Harlem got them go-getters. Harlem got them hustlers. Like, Harlem got that renaissance. They got all like the dopeness when we talking about Harlem. Like, just pick one. You want to say Sylvia's?
Yeah, man.
They got them branders. Like, even if it ain't the best fried chicken, people gonna think that's the best fried chicken because they know how to brand.
Yeah.
People still talk about Alpo, AZ, Rich Porter. They been gone.
What's the spot on the corner?
Which one?
Is it M&J's?
They got a whole bunch of it. If you want a good lifetime of good nightlife, you can go where you want to go. Red Rooster,
the fruit stand.
They got some dopes. They got some dopeness coming from Harlem.
Yes.
They got some business women, businessmen.
Yo, do Apollo though? I didn't know it was.
They got Apollo.
Yeah, but
don't get any bigger than Apollo.
But I didn't. It was crazy you said that because I didn't know the Apollo was that small.
Yeah, Apollo is that big. Don't tell me you went to Fat Joe show.
I forgot what show it was, but man, I didn't know we was gonna be on top of each other.
Apollo. You know what?
I was like, yo, the TV make this shit look like a arena.
Because you know what? The impact.
It was dope though.
That's what I'm talking about.
No matter where you sit, you up front.
If you got a good seat, absolutely. It's the impact of Harlem.
Yeah, it's dope.
And I don't care what whatever the size is.
Yeah, I had a great time.
Whatever the size is, it's gonna be something dope when it comes from Harlem, especially if they a Leo. Especially if it's a Leo woman from Harlem.
Uh-oh.
I'm not saying they do it better than everybody, but I'm gonna say they do it the best. Shout out to my Leo.
Oh man, you just started something. You shouldn't have did that.
Shout out to my Leo.
Oh, you in trouble now.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even going to describe this Leo right here. But I'm gonna tell you what they told me. This is what they told me. They said,
I want to know.
They said, a no nonsense bucket of sunshine. It was hot today, B. A no nonsense bucket of sunshine that loves to learn and share knowledge. What?
That's what Leos are?
That's what this Leo is.
Oh, wow.
When they love to share, learn.
A bucket of sunshine.
A bucket of sunshine.
Listen, bucket.
That sound like, you remember that movie Harlem Nights?
Ooh, make you leave your family?
Yeah.
I ain't coming back.
She said you throw it up in the air and it turn the sunshine.
Turn the sunshine.
She got a bucket of it.
And this bucket of sunshine that we have tonight is Miss Connie Taylor in the building.
Hey, there she is.
What up?
Connie, what's going on?
Got the microphone.
Sorry, I'm trying to not let
Bling,
my Harlem
bling.
out. You know, I'm trying to suppress it a little bit.
Don't suppress it.
What?
It get a little ratchet.
Go
Let it
for
out.
it. Go for it.
You're with us. Welcome to the show.
Word.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming on. It's a whole lot of other things that you do. We're going to get to everything. We're going to get to how she's a foodie. How she's a businesswoman. How she could patent that thing. That don't mean pat, y'all. That don't mean pat. We ain't talking like that. Patent. That means she can make whatever you think about. She can make that a real reality for you.
She said, "World traveler, I need to hear about some of these things."
She does so much.
Yeah.
She does so much.
We've had some world travelers on this.
We got Miss
They've been taking us all over the world. We ain't been nowhere, but they've been taking us all over.
in the first, y'all been taking us all over.
Yeah.
In the first place, we gonna talk about where you gonna take us, because this Saturday you gonna take us on that green carpet.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
We talking about that NYC Earth Day fashion show. I see how you do. I had the honor to be with you in a fashion show a few years ago.
What color that carpet again?
It's got the green one. You see it? Do you see yourself right there?
Uh-oh.
I see.
You see, you was killing. You see the attitude?
See, people got the red carpet. They got the black
I brought
carpet.
the Harlem out on this one.
You brought the Harlem out on this one.
The Harlem came out on this one.
She was nice enough to talk to me, B.
Okay. Oh.
She was nice enough to talk, because you know they were serious in the back.
She was like, no autographs today, please?
Yeah, no, she was cool.
Oh.
She was cool. It was
Okay.
like special. I was like, oh, y'all go out there and work, and y'all see what she did. She ripped that runway. That's what she did. And this is what she's going to be doing this Saturday when we see you. Everybody make sure y'all pull up and get a ticket.
Y'all have y'all ticket already? What are you doing?
Bugging.
It's going to be a movie.
Talk about it. Talk about it. Talk about it.
Town for the occasion specifically. So
Now, when most people think about models, they just think, just a pretty girl. They don't think about the brains and all the brand and all the stuff that you got going on when we talk about branding. Connie Taylor Company. They don't know that you got all that.
nobody knows.
They don't know, but hopefully, a lot of people do know. Let's be clear. A lot of people know.
Yeah.
I think they do. I found out. But some of these people that watch me, they don't know that, this is the dopeness that we have on.
A question though, are you the web designer for your page, or somebody else is rocking for you?
Yes, I actually do the
Wow.
design.
She does
Amazing.
it all. She does it all, B.
She might need to hook us up.
Yo, we gonna look. First of all, B, before we even get there,
She might need to hook us up.
B,
That joint look-
before we get there, it takes time.
that
It takes
was-
time to get
Page-
there.
your
B,
page is
B, we're
beautiful.
gonna build up because
Yo.
she has a calendar.
Okay,
So after
Page-
tonight,
Page is
'cause
beautiful.
I want them to understand
Yeah,
we're
okay.
dealing with the real deal.
Yo.
So, Connie, I know we're excited.
Yeah.
But I know in order to get your time is precious. We're going to have to select a day on the calendar.
Yeah.
Because this is how she conducts business. If y'all go to her website, because the website is magnificent.
Man, it's dope. You gotta see the layout.
So,
the layout is amazing.
so y'all, if y'all want to get
Yes.
there, was it ConnieTaylor.com? Is that how we?
.co.
.co. I thought I was just misspelling a word. So it is .co. I've been on it. So if y'all want to get on it, y'all want to see
Yes.
what she does and see all the beauty and everything,
Dope.
y'all can get this. She is about her business.
Yes.
But her business,
professional.
professional.
Yes, it is.
Professional.
Dude.
B,
I said, man, I might give it give me a page of just myself on it.
B, this what
make me
she's-
look like I'm very, very important.
this what she said she does. She said, whether
dope.
you need help in your business
Bro, listen.
or personal life, I'm here to lend a helping hand.
Dope.
This is what she said. This is
Dope.
not me.
Dope.
This is
What I
not.
do.
This is what she does.
She has so many different options of what she can help you.
She
with.
can't help you with what y'all need help with.
She's at your service.
What y'all need help with? Y'all need first of all, y'all might need to help yourselves this Saturday. That's how she's gonna help y'all. She's gonna help aesthetically to your eye, because she's gonna when y'all see it, y'all gonna see it get busy this Saturday. Looks even better in person. Truth. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay.
Confidence is
what we do here. Is what we do. She's a Leo.
We're not humble in
She's a Leo.
We don't do humble here no more.
We don't. So Connie,
we went out the window once y'all started gassing me up.
No, we don't do that.
So it's
over.
Just
talking the truth.
We said 2024. We not humble here.
Peace to everybody on the check-in.
Yo, shit.
First and foremost, shout out to everybody on the check-in. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Facebook. What else we on? We on YouTube. Make sure y'all drop a comment, drop a line, like, share, subscribe. BKS1 Radio TV on YouTube. Now, once again, this Saturday, we are modeling. How did we get into this modeling game? And which one do we want to start with? The modeling first? Or do we want to start with how did we meet Brother Bobby Stone in this show?
Let's start there, because that's how we got here.
That's how we got here.
One answers the other. So
let's go.
How I met Mr. Bobby Stone. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Constance Taylor, Connie for short. I am passionate about connecting with creatives and connecting people in general. So with that being said, I've been hosting radio shows and events for a very long time, and this is back when Bobby had Brooklyn Nights.
Yes, indeed.
And
I remember that. That's the year I met him.
That's where I met the infamous Bobby Stone. So I walked in, and I was like, I love this space. I want to do an event here. So I'm like, who's the owner of this place? Leo shit. And got to meet Bobby. Asked him if I could, host an event here, like curate an event here. And, he was just so humble from day one. Like, it was love from that day. And I can't even explain it. And I feel like everybody else who I speak to who knows Bobby feels the same way.
Yes, indeed.
But ever since then, I think that had to be like 2014, 2015. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Same year. That's the same year I met him. And the same humble, like, oh, you're the owner?
Right.
I didn't even, I met him as an owner, and he was an MC for his birthday. I'm like, oh, Dad, that's you. He's like, yo, you want a drink? And I'm like, nah, this is my bar. Ooh. Thank you, bro.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
But we already had a conversation for about a half hour.
By that time.
Didn't even realize that, yo, this is his joint. So, oh, man. So y'all been growing the relationship for that long, since that long. Then he approaches you. Say, how does he say?
So I've done a bunch of his events, and he's done mine, like in the years after that. So I had my event at Brooklyn Nights just recently in like 2022, I want to say. He had his birthday event.
You was hosting the panel.
He had a panel discussion. I was able to host that for him, and then he came on as a panelist at one of my events that same year. So it's just been a back and forth of creative collaboration. Beautiful. And so then to bring it full circle to now, he was putting together this year's Earth Day event, and he contacted me like, hey, would you, we'd be honored to have you. Are you down? I'm like, where I gotta be?
Harlem, baby. Uptown, baby. It's what she does. It's what she does. Now, was this your first time being in a fashion show? The first time you
I've curated many fashion shows, but this is my first time walking in a fashion show.
How was that?
Really?
How was that? We see
so
you.
So these pictures. Let's talk about.
Let's talk about these dope pictures.
The main picture at the top.
Yes.
That's actually an event that I hosted.
Yes,
in
indeed.
a fashion show.
Yes,
and
indeed.
I did a little nice walk, up the catwalk to give a taste of what people could expect.
Warm them up.
The models that night. That was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Shout out to Andrea Lovelace.
You went to school out there, right?
Yes, I went to the University of Bridgeport.
Brought Harlem even further up.
Further up north.
Unless you did. That's dope right there. Man, you do the hosting, you do radio. Now I gotta ask you, was your first time with radio, was it with Nightline Radio, or did you do something prior to that?
So no. So my radio platform, Today's Tomorrow, originated on FLO Empire Radio.
Okay.
I don't know how familiar anybody is with that. But shout out to the owner of that station. He's still, I still keep in contact with him to this day. So that's where Today's Tomorrow got its start. And then shortly we moved over to Nightline Radio for some time. So yeah.
And you constantly pivot.
Always. I had to.
That's a real model, because once you get down, they think it's the end. You got to pivot again. So this is what you do.
Got to give you another angle so you can see the dimensions.
She got them angles, y'all. Before we even get to all them angles, you got them looks. And this show, it started out to give the love to the hairstylists, to the barbers. This is why we shout them out in the beginning of the show. And when I'm looking at you right here, you got a look for days. Pick one. You got the hair color. Pick a day. Got the hair color like this. Got the natural. Got the fro. Got the braids. Got the bob. Tell us about how much hairstyles mean to your expression.
So, hairstyles mean so much in regards to how I'm feeling that day.
How'd you feel on this runway right here with the fro?
Say it again.
With the fro right here, when you're on this runway in this pic, how did you feel with this one right here?
So I was giving Foxy Cleopatra.
Sheba, baby.
Tell me nothing. Big hair, don't care. Like, listen.
No doubt.
It couldn't tell me nothing. As you can probably see, the pictures reflect that.
Yes, it does.
So it means so much. It's like, how do I feel like showing up on this evening? Like, just give yourself the pep talk in the mirror. Like, how do you feel like showing up? Oh, this is what we giving today? All right, so we giving it.
Was that a personal pic, or we went to a studio and got it taken?
What?
That picture with the afro, the one.
Oh,
that shot.
The one underneath the braids.
Yeah, the close up.
Okay, so this close up one is the same night as the one that I'm on the runway.
Okay.
So somebody just happened to snap that picture of you, or you took it yourself?
Yeah. No, so yeah, it was a picture of me. Actually, it's a bunch of other people in that picture, but
did she say later for them?
No, I'm just saying the way the picture.
That's what she said. She said later for who was supposed to be here.
It looks like the picture, like she posed for it.
Oh, no, it's a dope pic.
But she said she didn't. It just somebody caught it.
They caught it.
That's dope.
And she cropped everybody out. Sorry for y'all. She didn't care.
I did not crop all these people. I did not make this. That's funny.
Now you got the bob. The bob is looking real fly.
Oh, the bob. Ooh. So when it's bob season, it's like I can't explain, especially the red bob.
I'm about to say you got the cherry bob.
The red bob.
Yeah.
Listen.
You get more attention? You get a lot of attention?
I'm killing everything.
Uh-oh, look at her. She's going now.
That's it.
You got the braids. You got the braids going.
With the braid. Nah, okay. So with the braids, it's like, this is super convenient. And I'm about to body every look because my hair is done already.
Harlem, y'all hear that? Harlem. She said, "I'm about to body every look."
Do you like to wear hats? I see that picture. You got the hat. You like to wear hats often, not just once in a while?
So I'm a bucket hat fanatic as of recent. So give me a bucket. I'm bucketing it out. Like, I like it low. Give me a good bucket and I'm good to go. But a few summers ago, I was with the dad hats too. I do like hats too.
Right? Okay,
no doubt with the nice little curve right there. I'm looking at your hairstyle right now, and it reminds me of a lot of your branding and your imaging. It reminds me of a crown, just like it's a crown right behind you. If I look at some of your pics, you got crowns inside your pics, looking real dope. She said I'm a muse.
She's a boss, right?
She a boss. She a boss,
see that boss behind her? See? It's right there.
Harlem. Of course she's a boss. Like that's what happens when you from Harlem. And she's a boss. We were talking about Patton, and some people probably thought I was just talking about Miss Pat. Like they say that on Soup on the other side. No.
Mm-hmm.
She's a queen boss.
She's a queen boss. She patents inventions.
Yes.
Inventions. And that crown, one of your inventions is the crown cuff. The crown cuff right here. This is such a convenient, dope invention necessary for everyday life. I got friends who actually care about germs. B, we grew up, God made dirt, dirt don't hurt.
Let's tell them what it is.
That's what we
like
did.
YOLO.
Yo, so now I'm looking at this right here, crown cuff by C. How do I say this right? Because it's
Crown cuff by C. Taylor.
By C. Taylor. I just wanted to make sure. You decided, and you went live today that I thought it was so dope, showing how you make the crown cuff. What made you say, I'm going to make this crown cuff? Because when people see it, if y'all looking, y'all see the bus driving hand. One hand right there, because, they don't want their hands to get dirty, touching all these germs. And people, y'all taking subways, and we talking about New York City, in everyday life.
Right.
But especially when it comes to public transportation and all that stuff, we have gotten better when it comes to passing through germs. You said, I'm going to make something that makes it even better and convenient with the crown cuff. How do we come up with this right here?
Absolutely. Thank you for asking me this question. So, being a native New Yorker, I always rode the subways and seen all that transpires on the subway. We all know public transit before COVID was rarely getting touched. I guess at this point it's not even getting touched anymore, even post COVID, but that's neither here nor there. So at that point, this was years ago, this is way before the pandemic, I was just like, I don't want to touch this. And then there was like this thing called the slap watch. So slap watch is like a silicone thing and it like slaps on your wrist. And I'm like,
snaps on. I remember those. I had one.
If I had this, but thicker for my hand, I could use this to hold on to surfaces. And then the silicone of the slap band that I had, the slap watch that I had was like medical grade silicone. So I'm like, okay, it's easy to clean. You can disinfect it as often as you want and you don't have to worry about it. So that's when I started spinning my wheels about the beginning ideas of what the crown cuff could be. So I started like,
what year is this?
This is in at least 2015.
2015. Wow. Everybody. So you stuck
before COVID.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Way before COVID.
I've always been OCD. Like,
okay.
Like, and I'm not even OCD to a point where it's like, because I know germs exist and I'm realistic about it. So I'm not on a whole crazy level, but just on a basic level, like I see what goes on here and I don't want to touch that. I'm good.
Gotcha.
So yeah, and so all my like time, especially when I moved to Idaho. Oh,
wow.
Sorry,
B, I just got we
sorry.
I think everybody watching. Peace to everybody on the check-in. Peace to Uncle Mike. Peace to Shania. Peace to Half a Mil Mob. Peace to Shuggy. Yes, every person who just heard you say that said Idaho.
Everybody. Right. Potato World.
All the time.
She told me.
So yes,
she told me
my black self
about the potatoes
was in the land of the potato, which they don't even really crop potatoes as often as they make the America think.
Now, hold on, real quick. Is it potato or potatoes with an S on the end?
Well, it depends on if you're saying plural or
okay, because I know a lot of people say it's not. It's just potato. There's no S on it, and there's no potato.
She's saying it's not even in Idaho.
Clearly, they can't read.
She said they do it out in
I always say potatoes. It got an S on it. No, it's just potato.
She said they do it out in Oregon. It ain't even real. So I'm sorry. Back 2015.
Yes.
We creating this. You out in Idaho now.
Idaho.
And this idea is in your head. So you're not even on public transportation anymore. You can't fight the feeling.
I'm driving a car every day and
no
I'm
doubt.
Still thinking about how I'm going to get this product conceptualized.
There's no doubt.
And I've hurt my hands trying to cut what's it called? Measuring tape. The metal part of the measuring tape.
Right.
I've been through it all trying to figure out the prototype. And once I figured out the prototype, it was on to the races. And from there, I started the patent process in 2019, and I just got word literally on the 10th of April this month.
Wow.
That I got my patent.
Congratulations.
With my patent. So
congratulations.
It's a long time coming with the
That's
crown
awesome.
Now, what you said about the measuring tape was like, that made me kind of smile, because that's I couldn't figure out in my head what that watch was made of, because I had one, but that's exactly what it was.
The measuring
it was
tape.
Measuring tape, but they curved it on the end.
They curved it on the opposite way,
so
that it would do the snap.
Right. So when you said, I said, well, damn, that's exactly what it was.
That makes sense.
That's crazy that you smart enough to understand that, because a lot of people see inventions and stuff in front of their faces every day. We just don't know it.
We don't know where it's coming from.
No, I'm just saying, like, we have inventions in our head every day. We just don't materialize.
Yes, indeed.
Like,
yes.
I've rigged a lot of things, and I'm like, damn, could I sell this? Like, I've rigged some things in my house. I'm like, damn, could I sell this? Like, that's like, but you had
just that little inception to take you to the next step.
Yeah, but see, the fact that you had the patience, because people think things happen overnight.
In
when
2015,
they see, like, the person that made the Post-it was a school teacher, and she got tired of running out of tape. That's how she came up with a Post-it.
Listen, it be little stuff.
See,
that is little inconveniences to your life.
Right?
That it's not just you.
Right? Yeah.
It's
so
not
I
just
mean,
yours.
yeah, she just said I kept putting these messages up, and I ran out of tape, and said, well, how can I put them up without tape? Boom, Post-its.
That's genius.
Every day, okay?
I love that what you did.
Shout out to my brother Huff on the check-in. Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome right there. You know,
inspiring.
When I had people on the show, I get real nosy, you know, and I scroll through your lifetime. I know your blood type, all kinds of stuff. In 2020, you posted something up, and it said, "What's your leaving the house mean?" And it says, "Constance, where are you going?" And it says,
"She laughing already."
I'm going to make my dreams come true. It says, "Constance, why are you back so early?" And then you have, "I forgot I'm broke." And now make sure I put the date right there. This is February 12th, 2020. Now, before 5 years prior to this, you had the idea of where you wanted to go. Now, 4 years later, after this right here, you get the patent, and everything is official tissue right now. Yeah. Congratulations again, because people, they say they have a dream. They say they want to do this, but do they have what it takes to persevere? The passion to really keep going, and that's what you have. That's what you have, and you don't stop. You don't stop. I'm like, man, I'm so proud. If no one told you they were proud of you today, like,
I appreciate that.
We are proud of you, because I don't know anybody whose invention. You know, we know Puff stole a lot of people's inventions. Thomas Edison stole a lot of people's. We know that how they stole and said it was theirs. No, this is actually yours. And not only did you do it, you're willing to help other people achieve their dreams if they want to do the same thing.
That's why I said inspiring. What it is, I mean, to be especially a black woman, you know, a black woman, a woman of color, what they want to call it.
I appreciate that.
That to me, that makes me feel great, because, you know, we see a lot of negativity. We see a lot of our black women take a lot of abuse, mentally, physically, emotionally, and we, you know, it seems like a lot of men are giving up on the black women out here. And to see you and others, you know, just, you know, holding the mantle, like, listen, we here.
We here. You might have to look for us, but we here.
Y'all can see it this Saturday if y'all looking for, once again, this Saturday in Brooklyn, Utica Ave, Tropical Breeze Hall, ballroom. You know, is gonna, she talking about abuse. She abused that runway. Do you see her?
Okay.
Do you see what she does? Like,
confidence.
Come on, this is Harlem right here. This is Harlem right here. Now they see the beauty. They see when you rip the runway. They see all that, right? But they don't see. They don't see these nights right here. They don't see This says, although this was taken moons ago, here's a peek of what life consists of Constance right here. Y'all might call her Connie, Miss T. Taylor, however y'all know. Ray of sunshine, that's what she is. This is what, but it gets dark sometimes. It gets lonely sometimes when you're in your bed, look like you got your laptop right there.
Yeah.
And you're lock and loaded and you're focused and you might be editing a video for somebody. She does it all. She's a master of a lot of trades. So that's why when she says she can help you out, especially if you're in the media field or if you're in the business field, she can help you out. What's this? How are you feeling with that particular picture right there? What's going on? Or describe these type of nights that you have.
So these nights specifically is grind time, trying to get it all done, and just to the sun come up. So this visual right here is from a time lapse of me. My dog is asleep. He can't hang. He's knocked out, and I'm just working, plugging away. It's like focus, tunnel vision. So this is what a picture like these moments like this is for me. Is like tunnel vision, where I'm able to lock and load and get it done and provide value to my clients and my customers. So
thank you.
Do you ever get like to the situation like do you have like anybody that you could fall back on? You have a team or it's mostly just you?
I'm so glad you asked that specifically. So
what did I do and why do I have her in the background with the that modeling picture look dope. We're gonna keep it just like that. Whatever I did, I love it. Let's keep it going.
So currently I am building a team virtually and in person. So since I'll be relocating. I'm always on the go. A lot of my friends call me what's it called when they
like a nomad or something?
Nomad, yes.
I get a point for nomad. See, you ain't think I knew a word like that, so thank you.
So often. So
I thought you were gonna say gypsy, but yeah.
Building a team is super important at this point. So that's what I'm working on. But prior to now, it's been just me. But it's because I didn't have the mindset of help. But now I'm learning that I need to, and that's now my goal is to create an economy around myself. Because if I'm paying my friends, because that's really where a lot of help be lacking. It's like, oh, well, I would help you, but this person is paying me, or I got this job. But
no doubt,
I'm ready to build an economy around myself. So in the last year or so, I've been feeding into my team as far as like financially. Okay, pay me, I'll pay you for this service so that you can continue to pay me this service because we all got bills.
So
right?
So now did you handpick specific people that you said, okay, this he or she has a skill I want, and they could come in, and anybody investing in you too financially?
Wait, what's the second part of that?
Is anybody financially investing in you? Like, say somebody said, you know what, I don't really want to do too much because this is my brother. This is how my brother think. I don't really want to do no work. Just let me know how much money y'all need.
So I have had a offer like that before. I did not accept it at that time, just because it was from a friend of mine. And I'm like, no, it's okay. But I will be cashing in on that soon enough. But to answer the first part of your question, I do have a criteria of people that are on my team. They have to be passionate about what they do, because if you're not passionate about what you do, I can't force passion onto somebody.
No doubt.
So I pick people who love to edit. I pick people who love to shoot. I pick people who have an eye for these things that I already have an eye for, but you also gonna give me an eye, so we can both be collaborating on fresh eyes on this new project, so that we can make it the best that it could be. Because I'm a creative too, and I have ideas, but I don't like yes men. So that's just not gonna work for me. I need somebody who's going to maybe challenge my idea, like, oh, maybe do it like this. I'm like, oh, that's lit. Let's do it that way, like, because sometimes when you in it, you can't see the whole playing field.
Exactly.
So we playing chess.
Trust me, I know as a coach.
No, absolutely. And you know, I want some people to understand when they say you don't want yes men.
That was a big thing.
Now, but this is what I've had people have the misconception of that is. Just because someone argues with you or yells at you does not mean that they're a good person because they're not yesing you. You have to have respect with any playing field as a team. Like anybody watching and could not me and B, but I think this is what makes us so great is the constant respect that we have for everybody amongst in these rooms that we are in. You have to respect the next person. You could disagree with something, you could not like this or that. But it has to when you're communicating, you must have respect when you speak to the person. And I want everybody to understand that just because you don't agree, well, it's a way you could disagree. It's a art of communication to let somebody know this is how I feel about this without being disrespectful. And the more you carry respect, the further that you can go.
You can't work with someone if you can't give your opinion. I know me personally. I can't work with you, even if it's something that you created. If you want me to work with you and my opinion don't matter, I can't do it. I can't work with you. So so what you're saying is, like you said, you just want somebody to maybe have, not maybe, but definitely have their own opinions.
Yes.
Even if you agree with them or not, that's beside the point. They might hit on something. It's a hit or miss. But like you said, the fact that you're willing to give a team, I think you're going to go real far now.
I believe so too, B. I'll definitely.
I had to grow. You know, you have to bump your head a few times. But in business, there's no one person that makes it far.
People think that, though. They think that they see Jeff Bezos.
It's social media.
They think Jeff Bezos was he started by himself. But you think he was the one making all the decisions? No, he had family, friends. Telling him.
Absolutely. Peace to Justin on the check-in. Peace to Uncle Mike.
Got the blueprint.
You know that's my little big brother right there. I don't know if you watch basketball. LeBron James, look at the headline. So we the same. My little big brother. Shout out to him. Shout out to Mercy on the check-in. Josh, shout out to the General on the check-in. Shout out to Ty on the check-in. You know, you brought up a great point, B, when you're asking about the finances.
Yeah.
I remember one year, one of the most embarrassing stories I don't talk about. Is when I said, I got this money, had a certain amount of money, and I said, I'm gonna invest this into my dream and do this, and I did not. Spent that money on bull, on some stuff that I can't even think about. Yeah, it was a few years back. Can't even. And matter of fact, I do remember some of the stuff I spent it on, and it was so not worth it. I would never make that mistake again because it was a large amount of money that I had. And I'm like, I'm going to do this. And
I've heard this.
I got sloppy. I got stupid. And that's one of them lessons I had to learn from God. I had to learn in life. Like, all right, you think it's going to be like this all the time. It ain't always going to be like this. People think, if I got it, all I need is this. Connie, you said in one of your joints, you said, what would you do if you got $15,000 today? Today, what would you do?
A lot of the answers was I wasn't judging nobody. I'm always gonna be a safe space, but some of them answers to that question alone was just like super concerning.
What were some of the answers that you got? I love when people put these questions out because you
people don't know what they would do with money.
I thought I knew what I was gonna do.
People think they know until they put it in their hands.
What?
They think they know. I bet you right now, 5,000 of that money is gonna go to fast food. I promise you it is.
I mean,
eating out, going out to eat,
on food.
Sizzler.
I'll say a third of that is going to go to food. And I don't mean stocking your fridge. And you
let's live the life.
I'm talking about getting served.
Let's go to STK. Let's go to what's the Prime?
Let's go to Jordan Ramsay's.
Because we are talking to a foodie, B. Like
I'm just saying.
Like we go, but no, this is
instead of saying, hey, let's just go buy a few pounds of oxtails and cook it at home. They're not gonna do that.
No, I'm not going there. I'm going to what I saw on Diners and Dives.
Yes,
I'm going there. I'm getting a plane ticket. I'm flying out.
I'm going to Guy Fieri.
Yeah, we going there. Like. I'm going to. I might go to AC. Go to Bobby Flay.
We going to Bobby Flay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
sir.
This is what B.
I know.
B. We gonna spend some of that money.
Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna go to one of them, but
I might want to go on 5. B. We got $15,000.
But you're treating somebody else. You're not just going alone.
No, we got $15,000.
At this one day.
$15,000.
You can spend that in an
Cristal.
hour.
Yo, I want to buy Ace.
You can spend that in a couple of hours.
B, you want to sip some Ace? We sip White Claw. We deserve to treat ourselves. Let's get some Ace. Matter of fact, let's get Ace in the club.
Let's go to Flight Club, get some Jordans.
Let's get some all this stuff that we can get. I'm getting Adidas like Run and Crush Groove. All this stuff we can
the
get.
autograph ones.
Autograph ones.
Yeah, the limited edition.
You know?
Yeah, you get those.
That's what y'all getting?
This is the stuff
What's
that
the resale value on
No,
that?
but I'm just saying that's what people say. Exactly.
Absolutely.
It's
That's what people
absolutely
say.
nothing.
Nothing.
It's not part of your dreams. It's not part of the plan. If you don't have the plan with this money, if you don't go to people who know how to work it for you.
I'm a miser.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a miser. I will hold on to that money until I figure out what I'm gonna do with it. I'm a miser.
Now,
I
like you get a point for that one right there, B. I like that.
I'll hold on to that damn thing because I'll be scared of losing.
Now I've lost before.
I don't gamble.
I don't gamble either, but I have spent money frivolously,
and I don't like strip club. I don't.
Hold on, is that the word is it frivolously when you spend it?
Yes.
I just want to make sure I get another point for that one too. So
I might take $100 to go to strip club.
See, now you know, P, like we're not talking about my life. What I did wrong.
Just 100 singles.
But P,
just one.
They take 90 out. Now look when you got 2 stacks. If you got 2 stacks,
it's gonna look real nice sitting in front of me.
Connie could be right there taking a video. Get us in slow mo.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm gonna look like
all that nonsense.
Nothing.
All that nonsense that I have done. Yep. We might have done. B might have been with me. Maybe not.
Maybe.
But now, if they go to someone who can help make your plan simpler in life, because I think that's what you said. You was like, I can make. You said
she coaching the creators.
She said we can. Let's chat about how you can make your money and general moves necessary to make the most of your advantageous business taxing. Like she used words, I'm like advantageous. Am I saying it right?
Yes, advantageous.
Advantageous. Like you know what to do to make that money work for you.
Flip.
With business
you gotta make it flip.
That's that Harlem right there.
Do you film as well? Like do you shoot? Or you just like that? Do you record? Like do you do videos and stuff like that?
She does all that.
I mean, like
yes, I do. So I actually have a YouTube video right now. It's called Money Moves. Mm-hmm. You type in YouTube #Money Moves. I have a Money Moves video that I recorded years ago about how I allocate funds. So like, don't matter what the dollar amount. So for instance, it's 15 grand. How I move my money. So every time a dollar amount comes in, a percentage 5% goes to my investments, 5% goes to my safety net, 10% goes to in another account. So keeping these things separate is what is gonna help you fund your goals. So, and it's funny that you guys are even bringing this up because a lot of my friends are always asking me, how do you take these long stints of time away from traditional work and be good? I'm like, listen, because I'm when I do have money, I'm making the money work for me. And like you were saying, what people would say, like, oh, hold the money, put the money, like hold it to your hip. You got to keep money flowing. Money is currency. So you got to keep it moving like water.
Yes. Because
you holding it, it's going to turn into a science. Like, just like if you leave your leftovers in the refrigerator for too long, it's going to turn into a science project. We not for that. We trying to make it benefit you as much as possible. So just allocating your funds and doing the right thing ahead of time instead of trying to fix it after the fact. And it's funny because today is tax day and I also do taxes. I'm federal and state certified tax consultant. So I have a lot of people who've been
Biz Tax Talk. Y'all see it.
I'm glad you
check her on the calendar. Y'all need her.
Listen.
Like, oh yeah. I'm like, well, one, that's gonna cost more, and two, we gotta file an extension because at this point, what are we doing?
Right now, like she said, for y'all to listening, if you didn't file your extension, you got to about 12 o'clock. It's gonna cost you now
2-3 hours now.
Yeah, it's gonna cost you a couple of dollars to e-file it, but it's better than not doing it at all. So you got to 12 o'clock tonight to e-file it. It probably cost you about $30.
Peace to everybody on the check-in. Peace to Ike. Peace to my brother Lou on the check-in. Ike is another dope artist. Ike, make sure you tap in. Tap in. We got a lot of dope artists. Like we were saying, we might not just know how to do the business.
So, what kind of setup you got over there? I see the microphone blinging. You got
my phone is turning colors.
Yeah, she got the dope microphone right there.
You got like a monitor, and do you do your own podcast, or you stream from there?
No, I actually prefer to do in-person interviews. So this is different for me because I'm always the person asking the questions, never being interviewed. So this is my actual first interview. So
say what? Look at us. Look at guys. So
archives.
Now, what made you say I want to be the person that wants to be on camera? When did this start? What age you say, look, I want to be on that tube right there? I want to do entertainment.
It all started in 2012, May 2012. So we about to have another anniversary coming up here soon in May. May 14th, 2012 is when I first hit airwaves. And I enjoy connecting. That's the thing that I'm passionate about, is connecting. So each and everything that I do, from my radio, my interviews, my events, and even my products, as far as the crown cuff, it all is centered around connecting people. So keeping people connected. If you come to my event, you're going to connect with at least one other person, one other creative that you're going to be able to collab and grow with. If you're using the crown cuff, you're going to be able to travel safely to this next person and share everything but germs. So it's just all that is connected. So, and to answer your question, 2012 is when I first started.
Speaking of germs, she even got like survival packs too. Like
that's why I wanted to know what was in there. I know the cuff is in there. Like what? Because I ain't gonna lie, when I first saw it, I went sexual with it in my head.
Well, let's drop the survival pack to be.
I went sexual in my head. I was like, protection pack.
What? Yeah. What? Yeah. I think it's a survival pack or protection pack.
It's protection
pack. Yeah, there you go.
So I said, wait a minute. Let's drop in this bag.
Great segue, B. Great segue.
I'm so glad you asked.
Great segue.
Bag right here.
Yeah. I said, what? I got to see what's in this bag. What you got in? My man said, what the hell is in that bag? What you got in the bag?
Okay, Luda. Okay. So first things first. Gotta have the hand sanitizer.
Okay.
So I got the hand sanitizer because you got to sanitize your hands. It's all of these are, well, not all of them, but most of these are accessories that coincide with germs and things like that. So then I got the wet wipes.
Okay.
Wet wipes.
Get your wet wipes. That's the Harlem, baby. Get your wet wipes. Y'all heard
now, are they flushable? Are they flushable?
No.
Okay.
I do not recommend flushing these wet wipes down the toilet.
Okay.
Garbage only.
Okay.
No doubt. Because you got to know, if you at Shorty crib and you going to mess up a toilet for y'all watching, you might have to...
Listen, I don't care.
Don't be that person.
Don't be that one.
I don't care where I'm at. I got to put water on these cakes. I'm sorry.
Tell him, big.
I carry them.
No
I'm
doubt.
Sorry. That's what I do. You call me what you want.
It's a necessity. You
call me what you want. I listen.
Nah, yo, B, it's where it's at. Make sure y'all like your shit. All right.
What's that? Wait a minute. That looks strange.
It's a germ key. So, germ key is, it allows you to open doors. So it will like open the doors, and this has a stylus on it, so you can press the buttons at the store. So touch screen things too with it.
So can you like at the ATM machine and stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
Shout out to Brittany Mastro on the check-in. Shout out to Tiffany Barker. Tiffany Barker's the one that made the flyer. Which you remember?
Okay.
I was like, shout out to Tiffany.
Shout out to her.
I always say, make sure y'all watch Tune In Tuesday. You got other shows. If you want to be on other dope shows, this whole network, BKS1 Radio, has dope shows every day. Every day. Tuesday, you got the Al Show with my girl Toya. You got the Making Me Matter show with my girl Tiff starting at 7. Just go from 7 and just watch it all the way out. Everybody who's checking in. And what they had to do, if y'all going to touch your screen, make sure y'all use that. Because some of y'all got some dirty screens. So show them what they need to use.
So, and you can use it on your phone too. But
okay. That's what's up.
Then last but not least, if we talk about protection, and I know you said something sexual, but we got to wrap
it up.
You gotta protect yourself.
There it is.
You gotta protect yourself. Come on, cause we out here, we connecting, right?
We
I actually
connecting.
like the key. That
connecting, but we gotta connect safely.
that
Okay?
key is dope. I need that key.
They looking at Connie.
Yeah, I
They
like
say,
that key, 'cause
look.
I hate opening up the bathroom door. I got some people be digging up their nose, and I be watching them at work like, ugh, I know you nasty.
Yo, see,
I be like,
feel you.
man,
Feel you.
I'm tired of using the tissue. I'm tired of using the tissue. I can use that right there. You're gonna be like, what's that,
And
big?
it's a keychain, so it's always, you can always carry it with you wherever you go.
Nice. I like
And
that.
for the crown cuff, it also has the accessory that attaches to a badge, so it'll move
Oh, you got to okay.
and it'll still be on you. You can clip it on and
Got the
it'll move
retractable
wherever
joint.
you go.
Now,
For the
now,
person that's on the go like me, so
Nice.
always traveling.
I like it.
Connie, no, super dope, super dope. Great question, B. One of the most attractive things about women is when they have confidence. Now, you're from Harlem, you're Leo, and you rock a grill at times. That's crazy, dope confidence. You know, they say women with grills are more fun than blondes. That's what I heard.
Top grill or
And
bottom
more fun.
grill?
Listen.
Top or bottom?
Both.
Both.
You see them set? Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I got both.
So those women are very attractive in multiple ways to people. Now, people can handle when they see you. They think they can handle you when they see you on the runway part. They think they could do that, but everyone can't handle this Connie Taylor right here. The one who has to focus, the one who has to grind, the one, yes, I'm in bed, but no, I don't want to do it right now. And I'm saying this for all the women out there who work hard, for the men who out there working hard, and all the creatives out there who have to focus on their task at hand. You're gonna have those late nights. You're gonna have those late nights when the creative juices are happening, and it's like, nah, it's not time for me to go to bed. I got this deadline, and you're not punching in for a 9 to 5 for your dream. So it's hard for certain people to understand. Like, well, yo, I just got off. Why my dinner ain't here? Why my breakfast ain't? Can you tell us about the challenge? I'm not asking, are you in a relationship? I'm not asking none of that. But the challenge of being in a relationship with a creative such as yourself.
So I'm so glad you asked this, because I keep saying this, but with this specifically, I was just talking about today. So when you're in a relationship or dating or whatever, two challenges. One is the time, and then the attention, because realistically, and when you're in a relationship, it's some form of catering. Like you want to cater. Well, not everybody, but me personally, I like to cater to my significant other. So if I have to choose between you or my business, sorry, baby, I'm gonna choose my business. So having that understanding and everything being centered around love, loyalty, and most of all, mutual respect, that's really the basis of how to overcome those things. So finding a person that, one, you can confide in, two, is going to give you your space when that time is due. So those are the two challenges and the two things that I use to overcome those challenges.
No doubt.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of
Thank you.
I kind of smiled. I said, "You space." I mean, most women don't want that. That's the part when you said that to me. You said, "Space? What? Oh, space."
It throws
Most women
people
don't
for a
want
loop.
any
I
space.
told you, it definitely throws people for a loop. But if you are with somebody that matches that energy, they get it.
So
They get it.
so it would be better for, like, I would say, if my woman has a career that she's, or a business she's working on, I would try to find everywhere I can help her. Like, would you unless she doesn't want my help. That's the difference.
So the important thing when in any type of relationship, whether it be platonic or otherwise, is to ask how you can help, because sometimes you do more. You're doing more harm than
Exactly,
good. If
right.
your intentions are good,
Mm-hmm.
you have the intentions of helping, but you don't even know in which way you can help. Sometimes giving the space is the help that's needed.
And that's cool.
Or taking care of something that they would have had to do like around the house. Oh, let me cook real quick because I know you working on this. Or let me do the laundry. Laundry is a big thing. Let me do the laundry real quick. Let me throw a load in there because I know that you was trying to juggle this, taking one thing off your plate. So that's one less thing that the person has to deal with, and that's on both sides, whether it be a male or a female. It's just, and that's just being attentive to your partner and knowing what's needed in that moment in the communication between you two of you. So
thank you. Does the partner necessarily have to be a creative as well, or just understand them?
Well, she's kind of just said like he could just kind of understand.
No, but I'm talking about this
for her.
Yeah, for her, like you specific, because this.
Okay,
look, this your first interview, and we want to know this, and because a lot of people say this.
They said when you look up.
It doesn't have to be.
When you look up to the right, you're trying to
think of something.
Yeah, you're not really being real.
I've never thought of that. If the person needs to be a creative,
or just understand one.
Do you want somebody in your business, like you want somebody in your job, or you rather have a person that has nothing to do with what you do?
Or that's what I'm like, because someone doesn't have to necessarily, because it's people. We talk about this all the time, like. We were just talking about this last week on Toya's show, on the Owl show. We were like, I need someone to understand this is what I do. Not necessarily a person had to be in the field, but understand my brain works like this. And if you don't understand how my brain works, you can mess up the whole vibe.
Is it the brain or is it the schedule as well?
But the brain of understanding the schedule and understanding everything that comes along with dating a creative.
Yes, so I guess my answer to that would have to be the person does not have to be in the same field necessarily, but be cognizant of what I do, because
you get a
that's
point for
one
cognizant.
thing I don't like to do.
When you for big words, we get points. You get a point for cognizant.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. So being cognizant and aware of what it is I do and understanding what I do. So because I like to express, especially to the people that's in my immediate circle, what's going on. I'm going to tell you my challenges and things like that. So if I'm telling you this and then I double back on the same topic next week and you be like, what's that? It's a no for me. I'm sorry. It's a no for me, because now it's like, do you actually care about what I got going on, or you just here? Because I could talk to the internet for that.
No doubt. Peace to my brother Flo Mensels on the check-in. Peace to everybody on the check-in. Now, you could talk about that. You could talk about how you might want to be, how someone might want to be in a relationship with you. I learned the best line for a woman. I learned this from my man Bert years ago. You know what the best line I learned? It seems like this line never plays out. Are you hungry?
Feed me.
Are you hungry? Please. Fill a butt, feed them. They get you a good way, you know what I'm saying, in life. Now, feeding. You are a foodie.
I am.
You are a foodie. Now, are you, meaning when you're a foodie, does it mean that you just like eating out, or do you cook as well?
So, to me, foodie is liking good quality food.
Good quality food, no doubt.
I actually don't eat out as much as most people think that I do. Mm-hmm. I do enjoy a nice outing, dressing up and going out, even dressing down and going out and getting a meal. But I honestly prefer trying things that I like. So what I do is I'll go to a restaurant and like, oh, I like this. And then I'll try to make it myself. I'm heavy on the copycat recipes. I do have a bunch of friends that I follow, or friends that I know personally who cook and put it on their Instagram. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna try that, and then I'll try it and share it on my Instagram.
No doubt. You like gumbo?
Huh?
Do you like gumbo?
I do like gumbo.
Soul Survivor right here makes the best gumbo. Just letting you know, he might have to bring some on Saturday.
That's pretty damn good. I don't know to give myself proper. Yeah.
Yo, B, don't be
to not be.
We're not doing humble right now, B.
Yeah, no, I'm just.
We're not doing humble.
I'm just saying. I respect a lot of gumbo makers. I learned from a lady from Louisiana how to cook it.
B makes it.
So
Oh, you learned it from the source?
Yeah, I learned it from the source. I took her recipe.
Try this gumbo.
Her son, I texted her son. I'm like, yo, your mom recipe. He's like, you still got it? I was like, yeah. Ever since she wrote it down for me in college, and I kept it. So I was like 20 years old when she gave it to me.
Shout out to people still writing down recipes.
Yo, when that was 20
That's
years.
a lost
we talking
art
a long
right
time.
Talking some time.
That's a long.
When you visit us in New Jersey, because we're going to have you in person one of these days. We're going to have the best food truck ever, food catering, family flavor. That soup in the family, like
that jerk burger.
Yo, I'm just letting you know. See,
yeah, jerk burger. Yes,
jerk burger.
Yes,
it
yes.
gets real.
I want parts.
It's
it gets real.
It's real.
Family flavor. Just letting everybody. Peace to everybody on the check-in. Peace to half mil mind. Peace to my brother Mizzle on the check-in. Now, what was the last restaurant that you went to that you copied that recipe or like? Cause right now you're in Virginia. Can I say where you at? I don't know if they looking for you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yo, look, somebody might be looking for you. Somebody.
Hopefully nobody with malice intentions.
Yeah, hopefully nobody with malice intentions. But look. So you're down in VA. Mm-hmm. Down in VA. What would be the restaurant that we gotta find that we have to go visit in VA? What's that dish that you done made? Tell us about it. What's going on in VA? Cause she out of that Tidewater area. B.
About to plug somebody. You about to plug somebody.
Area.
You about to plug somebody. You know they're gonna go look for it.
So recently, I actually went to a really good restaurant today with some coworkers for a coworker's birthday. It was Mexican. And I can't even explain the dish, but it was really good. It's on my stories right now.
Mexican in Virginia.
Plaza Azteca is the name of the restaurant.
Plaza Azteca.
But there is...
Peace to Chris.
And so you are asking a place where I had to copycat the recipe?
First, you can give us a restaurant. You said a good one, and you say you don't remember the dish because it's not Tuesday. It's not tacos. Feel like...
No, it wasn't taco. It's on my story, but it was called... La Mar Azteca. It was like their dish, but it's pretty much what it was is fish, shrimp, and veggies in a white wine sauce with mushrooms and spinach. It was just so good.
That sounds
people right now like
that sounds fancy.
People right now,
when you say white wine,
you know what I'm saying? Give them your IG real quick. Hold up. Which one are you gonna give them? Because one of them kind of pride.
Okay, yes.
That's private, y'all. One kind of pride. So now, and then she got one that's for the people.
No, you messed up now because they want that one.
They want that one too. Yo, let's get them followers up. Make sure y'all follow us. So, how do they follow you?
You can follow me on @CTaylorCo_.
Okay.
That is where you can find me. And then for all things media and culture, it's Today's Tomorrow @Today'sTomorrow. So.
Yo, I'm trying to think. Did I even look on that page? Because you got like 13 pages. Like I think you and Bobby.
I got about 3.
You and Bobby got the most pages. Bobby got the most. When you
got different businesses going at the same time, you gotta
talk about it.
Take it. You gotta separate them because then you'll get to understand your audiences and what they want. Because if they all at one place, you're like, okay, y'all like this. I'm like, oh yeah. It's like, how can we determine a winner?
Dope. She don't just eat. She don't just eat.
I review books too because I have friends that are authors. I have so many friends that do so many dope things. That's where I got. This is where I broke into the review space because I'm like, nobody's gonna review your book. I'll review it.
Let's go.
That's dope.
Definitely.
Yeah. And review my book. My book coming soon. You can review mine.
Okay, I'm sending my way. Let's go.
Yo, avid reader. You love supporting your friends who write books.
Absolutely.
What got you just into reading? Because I'm sure you got into it before. Was this before? Because you went to school.
Yes.
You went to school. Was that one of your subjects that you enjoyed?
Reading?
Yeah. Or you just like gym? You just like gym?
Personal gain, really, honestly.
Oh, you went to school for more than just looking fly. I know you from Harlem.
What are you saying?
Some people look. She said, "What am I saying?" B, do you see this, B? When they from Harlem, they don't even gotta go to class, B. All you gotta. This what happened when they in Harlem. They just gotta look fly. They just gotta look fly. But we know we got brains. And when you were like growing up, were you an avid reader prior to your friends, or did to just gradually go. Now, not meaning you're reading Shakespeare all the time. It could be like, yo, you just reading Yes Magazine, right on, whatever the case may be. You hold up, damn, did I show my age right now? Because you know she younger than us, baby.
Right on, yeah.
She don't know right on. She know blog.
Right On magazine.
You know right on.
There it is.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? What's that? She from Harlem. Like, she don't know right.
For the culture.
For the culture.
One of the magazines for the culture.
Exactly. So what got you in? So you said, was it just because your friends were having books, or were you into it prior to it?
So avid reader, I wouldn't call myself an avid reader, but I'm an avid learner. So yes. I started really, really reading in like 2016, 2017.
Okay.
Self-help books, developmental books, and things like that. And it just like snowballed from there. It's like, oh, this is how I learned this? Okay. Let me pull from this, pull from that. And the last book that I just read literally last week, and I've been speaking its praises ever since, is The Art of Focus by Dan Coe. So if you are a reader, please tap into that book. It will open your mind to what this world is and how to master this thing called life. Really, like it really has had me tapping into levels of myself, because it breaks down, what he does is break down what life is, and pretty much is like, we're all avatars. So everything you're wearing, everything I'm wearing, this is my avatar. So think of it as a game. We on the Xbox right now, the Life Xbox, and you got to choose your thing. The only thing we didn't choose is the color of our skin, but other than that, we get to choose what we wear, how we dress, how we put our hair, how we don't wear our hair, and the things we do every day, work out, read, things like that. The things that we intake, we're in control of all of those things. A lot of people think, oh, I'm so helpless. No, you are in control of each and every choice and decision that you make in the 24 hours that everybody else is given. We have the same 24 hours. We all making different choices and decisions that work for us. Well, it's supposed to work for us. So, anyway, reading that book definitely changed my whole paradigm. It just added on to a paradigm that I'm already building.
Point for paradigm.
Around how to navigate this thing called life and win at life.
Win.
Yeah, if you think of things as a game, and like, so even down to things that you don't enjoy, like, okay, he made an example of a man being out with his wife. He's out with his wife, and he don't want to be in this bargain store, but she wants to be in the bargain store, and he wants to appease her. So he has two decisions. He could either make this a game, like, okay, let's pick up the weirdest antique that I can find and show it to her and make her happy, or I could just be like, oh, I don't want to be here. Now you making it a bad time for everybody. So if you think of it in a different light, it'll help you navigate how to address this, and then it'll get you both out the store faster, because now you done helped your wife find this antique item that now she loves. You don't care about it. You don't give a fuck, but you know, now everybody's happy, and now we get to move on to something else. So just changing your paradigm around how you address life's obstacles.
Seeing the large picture.
Fighting the battles.
Seeing the large picture.
Picking your battles.
You help people see the large. Thank you for that example as well. You help people see the large picture. When they got something complicated, you said, I'm going to simplify whatever you got going, and I'm going to make it be like this right here. And I'm like, man, you said breaking complex ideas and making them simple. That's what you do. And
yes, pretty much in a nutshell.
Pretty much in a nutshell. What are some of the things that you get on a random day, on an average day, that people come up with needing your expertise?
On an average day is really the confusion of some everyday obstacle that is like, oh, if I keep it, that I'm able to simplify, was like, oh, it was that simple. So for instance, I had a client, she wanted to get content out, but she was gun-ho on getting a professional photographer. I'm like, girl, you paid over $500 on this new iPhone. Use it. And she was like, at first she was very hesitant and like a lot of pushback. And she was like, no, well, I gave it time. And that's another thing that I've learned within like speaking to my clients and giving them the space to let it marinate. And then a week later, she was like, "You know what, Connie? I took your advice, and I'm using my phone, and now I don't have to wait for, and I don't have to spend money on a photographer. Yes, it's good to have some quality content where you're gonna have to have a videographer for, but just showing your content because she's a designer, she makes dresses and outfits. So I'm like, you're making it in house. Shoot yourself. These iPhones, this will take you far.
What about the Droid green bubble? No,
so
you don't have
actually Samsung has better cameras.
Okay, come on.
No, Samsung got the better cameras and videos.
Definitely has good quality, but the point I'm making is we pay entirely too much money for a phone.
Got you.
To not use it.
Right.
Why are we not using this phone that's in our pocket?
No doubt.
multi-$100 investment.
No doubt.
Then go to Best Buy and buy another camera.
Right. She said multi-100. You ain't right. You ain't lying.
But the thing is, and this is why you have to get on that calendar for everybody watching. Because she told you what you can do. But in order for you to know how to do it, and you want her expertise in time, it's not going to be at your leisure. You're going to have to contact her, make a date. You can see that 30 minutes. You can give you time. Now, is it a cost? Because time is money. To get your time. Is it free consultation? Is it I charge you for this if you want to continue? How does the business work for consulting?
Okay, so I usually do a free consultation because then we got to see if we're going to be a good match because not everything and everybody is going to be aligned. I noticed that a lot of people are not ready for my level of my approach to things because I'm gonna be a mirror. I'm gonna put the mirror up to you like look at yourself, and a lot of people are not ready for that. So first starting off with a consultation, and then we discuss scopes of work and how we gonna. I like to call it game plan. Okay. So we game plan, and then based on this game plan, send out the invoice, and then we go from there.
There you go. There you have it. Thank you.
That's what's up.
Thank you. You know, before we close out, you just do so much dope stuff.
Listen,
Soup, you hear her?
I be a Jamaican on the low.
Soup on the other side. Soup like. She said you're about to take her title. They call her Soup for Superwoman. Like she does it all. She gets super busy. That's what.
Listen, Soup, hit me up.
Soup, you heard her.
Collab.
Look.
Because I really
Soup is gonna be there on Saturday.
Dope women, dope females.
She gonna see you on Saturday.
No offense to the fellas, but I am trying to build my team of female.
Look, whatever you look, we would be lost if we didn't have her. If I didn't have the other women or BKS1 Radio. Like, look, salute to the general, of course. Salute to the general. But he made
but Super
very smart man.
She's also
got great women.
She's also into sports and things.
Who? So?
Yes.
Oh, Soup gets busy. So we look. First of all, I can't wait till we get Soup on this side, but she can't be on that side as a guest and be on that. Or could she?
Yeah. Well.
Or could she? No, we're gonna get back to it.
You can make it happen.
You're gonna meet her on Saturday.
We're gonna interview Soup one day.
One day. But we got the incredible.
We got to do two shows. You got to do part 1 and 2.
Part 1 and 2.
Yeah. Soup got a lot to say.
We got the incredible Constance Taylor. Now I saw. Was it 4?
IV.
That's
4.
For what? I'm like, is she at the 4th? Like, what is this?
So where 4 comes from? So Taylor is my father's middle name.
Okay.
He passed away when I was 4. Go figure. But that's not the reason for the 4. So he's Henry Taylor the 3rd, and I feel like I'm a product of that. So I call myself Constance Taylor the 4th.
Salute to the fathers out there. Beautiful.
That's what's up.
Beautiful.
Yo, she got the book review.
She got the book review. Yo, y'all can hit her up.
Consulting, videographer.
But my biggest thing is the crown cuff and
crown cuff.
And B, I know you had spoke about financing
Yes.
and things like that. But I am currently in talks of being a part of a pitch contest that's going down in Harlem, right next to in that new hotel next to the Apollo Theater. For those of you who know, I just learned about it. But they are having a pitch contest that I'm hoping to be selected for. I will be selected for, and I will be winning that.
Prayer Warriors put it out.
That's dope. Yes, yeah, keep us posted on that because I definitely want to know.
Our prayers and energy is going toward you.
I need that info on that. What you doing?
Yes, so I would love the support. There's a pitch contest where it's going to be about 6 to 8 other entrepreneurs pitching for chance at 10K. I'm gonna be amongst those entrepreneurs, and we're gonna go in for this 10K.
Let's get it.
You said that's when you said next week or a couple of weeks. You said a couple of weeks.
So I just applied and I just interviewed literally on Friday.
Okay.
But the pitch contest is on the 31st, May 31st.
Let's get it.
Let's go, y'all.
Let's get it. Harlem World. Come on, it brought you back home.
Is there any kind of like
me back home.
It's made for you?
Is there any kind of like link where they can vote for you, or is it strictly internal?
Yeah, so I'm waiting for the next steps at this point. So I'm not even at semifinalist yet.
Okay.
So once I get to that point, I'm definitely going to be hitting you guys up. Need all the support I can get as far as voting me in, as far as being a finalist to pitch the Crown Cuff. So
yo, you got our support.
We here for
whatever you need us to do. We are here. We are here for you, and where they need to be this Saturday once again.
This Saturday, it's going to be a movie, okay?
Talk about it.
Everybody to come out Saturday, May 20th, 420. I'm sure that the event is going to be 420 friendly because it's Earth Day.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Y'all
Earth Day.
I'm gonna be hitting the runway along with so many other dope models.
Yes, indeed.
With designers that are top of the line. Y'all don't want to miss this. Like, so many dope creatives are going to be in the building, as they are each and every year for the Earth Day fashion show.
Yes, indeed.
Get your tickets if you have not already. Ivit.com.
Ivit.com. Make sure y'all pull up, man. It's gonna be so many. Ooh, got my boy Neighborhood Cool Cat. Ooh.
Okay.
Pipe and Company. Ooh, thanks again for the gifts. It's gonna be, oh man, it's gonna be amazing night. I get an award that night that I'm sharing with the team.
So is that why you're not walking?
Yeah. No, I'm not walking.
Hey, that's sensitive. Don't go there.
It's hurting me.
That's sensitive. Don't go there.
Since we want to bring that up, brother Bobby.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Brother Bobby. Why am I not walking?
Maybe it's a conflict of interest. You're gonna be walking and getting an award.
I'm not buying it. I love my brother, but I was trying to get a summer spring body 2 summers ago, knowing this was coming up.
Just for this event.
Just for this. I said, what? I was the intermittent fast, the nutriment fast. I was doing all them fasting, and then I found out that I ain't walking, getting an award. I appreciate the award.
But you gonna have the award.
You said I still got to make myself on that runway? Ain't no stopping me? That's what you said?
You gonna crash the modeling section?
You might have to talk to Bobby real quick. Maybe after the award, then you could.
Then I could do a little bit.
Because you definitely be blessing the runway. You definitely be blessing.
Thank you. Oh, so you hear that? She said I'm a model too.
Now I'm asking you.
I ain't get rehired. Thank you, bro.
Have you been getting fitted for the show, or you got your own gear?
So no, I'm walking for 2 to 3 different designers at this event, and since I'm out of town, I'm coming in literally day before and showing up. I did share my measurements with the designers, so we gonna go from there.
It's gonna be dope.
I feel like I'm gonna look good in whatever.
Talk about it.
I placed in.
Talk about it.
The only one designer that I'm going to go physically in to get fitted for is Neighborhood Cool Cat.
Peace to bro. Peace to bro.
Yeah,
right
so that's
there.
gonna be tailored to me.
That's dope. That's dope. And look, when y'all see it, man, make sure y'all ConnieTaylor.co. Make sure y'all go to that website. If y'all want to see everything that she's about, y'all can go there, and she's there for you at your service. But make sure y'all plan ahead, because look, she ain't just at your willing service.
April is booked and busy. If booked and busy was a person, she'd be me.
There she go. Y'all see it. Y'all see that crown. Y'all see that crown. Do we have any shout outs that you want to give before we close it out?
Well, shout out to you two.
Thank you.
Shout out to Beards N Baldheads every Monday, 9 to 10:30 on the check-in.
Thank you.
Shout out to Bobby, because without him, none
Peace,
of this is possible.
If
For real. And I do want to shout out to More Events and Entertainment, as well as everybody who have supported me from conception to now.
Yes, indeed.
So,
yes, indeed. Connie, we thank you so much for being on.
I appreciate you both.
You're super dope. You're super dope.
So much fun. This was awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. We're gonna see you on Saturday.
See you then. Listen, keep telling them about every single day. I'm gonna be on my socials. Like, have you gotten your ticket yet?
No, yeah, we gonna do it. We gonna be right there.
Every single day.
We're gonna be there. We're gonna be right there, man. I can't wait to see you on Saturday. You enjoy your night. Have a blessed week. Y'all know what to do. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Do all that good stuff with the YouTube link. I'm gonna send that to you in a second. Facebook, whatever it is. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all follow Connie Taylor. She's gonna get you right. Shout out to my barber. Shout out to my stylist. We are Beards and Baldheads. We shall see you next week. You have a good one, Connie. Thank you so much.
You too. Good night.
Good night.